Let's see how this goes. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This is Popeye and this is Amelia. We are the RC Sailors. Welcome to our RC family. Amelia very much wants to be a part of the day today, and apparently Popeye does too. That's because you should be excited. If Amelia's excited, then Popeye's excited.
Amelia looks thrilled.
She is. This is her thrilled look. She's like, we have the Emax TinyHawk. This is a brushless FPV, 2.4 gigahertz FPV micro drone. This little guy is amazing. This should be a really fun indoor flyer and outdoor flyer. We've always been on the lookout.
She's like craning her neck to see.
What's up, kid? You want to see it? We have always been on the lookout for you guys for awesome beginner-friendly setups, and that's exactly what this is. This even has the ability to unplug and plug in another motor if you would happen to burn one up or something. Little 3-bladed props there. It comes with extras. I'm going to show you everything that comes in the setup really briefly, but the cool thing is we're going to fly this for you today. If we're extremely lucky, we'll get a quick little flight outside, but I've never flown a brushless drone inside. I don't think. It's been 6 years since we've been doing this, and I don't think I've ever flown a brushless drone inside. Have you? Have you ever flown a brushless drone inside? I don't think I have. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's take a look at the setup, because this is a completely ready to fly package. And if you're like me and you've set some type of goal for the new year, then it's time to up your game, and this will be a really good drone to do that with. So this should be a blast. I'm very excited. It's been a while since I've been excited for this size of a drone. She wants to see you guys.
Say hi.
What's up, kiddo? You want to give him a laugh?
Not today, Daddy.
Okay. Well, this might be a little bit bouncy and movie for you guys. It's just gonna make the shot more exciting, right? I'm having to sway with Amelia. This is the drone itself, and don't forget, I mean, you're a beginner, so I've made this mistake in the past. Don't forget to take your lens cap off. You're gonna power this on and look through your FPV goggles and you're gonna have a black screen. Take the lens cap off. There's the bottom of the drone with a nice common connector type. That means you can find batteries all over the place. This is the flight battery. It's a 450 milliamp LiPo battery, single cell, believe it or not. You just plug it in, and we should have power. Listen to that. Oh yeah, binding right up. I like that, and we've got lights.
Little noise.
This is a key to the spaceship, the Star Trek Enterprise. Actually, no, I'm just being a really big dork. This is the charger for the battery. You can charge up to 6 batteries at a time, and it does have different connector types on there, which is awesome. So they really encourage you to buy more batteries, and I do too. I've not flown this, I've not even powered it on, but I'm extremely confident that I'm going to.
You just powered it on.
Oh, that was it. That was the first time I powered it on. I'm just so confident this is going to be amazing. So at least buy 5 more batteries. Geez, they've given you 6 ports there. This is the ready to fly transmitter. It's a good little setup. I like the size. It's really designed for a good size hand. It's not just for kiddos. I think all transmitters should be a good size like this. Of course, there's no altitude hold on this drone. You've got to learn throttle management. I've been telling you guys, buy a $15 drone, learn throttle management. Amelia's asleep. I think I can stop swaying. And this is exactly that. This is a little race drone. It's got stability mode, horizon mode, and advanced acro mode. Basically what that means is beginner, medium, and hard. On this side, this little switch, I believe, I might have to test it, but I think if you throw this switch, it'll set the alarm off. So let's say you're flying out in your yard, you haven't mowed in a couple months, and you lose it in the tall grass, throw the switch, and the drone will beep to help you find it, which is so helpful. This has rechargeable batteries as well, so that's really nice. You just plug it into the bottom of the transmitter there, and you've got trims over here. Here are the goggles. If you get the ready to fly setup, it comes with its own set of goggles, and I think these should be really nice. We have the little channel and frequency adjuster there, and then we have different options for the brightness and stuff within the transmitter, the goggles itself. And yeah, these are a little smaller, but they've widened the stance here, and this is pretty exciting. Now you have to keep in mind I have fairly small frame glasses. They don't stick out very far, they're not giant glasses. I actually have some, but these are the ones I wear daily, and this surprisingly does barely fit over my glasses. So I am going to test these today, but I did get out my Quantum Cyclops goggles as a backup for the FPV. So that's awesome. You want to talk about commitment to our channel and to you guys and to what we do for the hobby? I mean, The videos keep coming. She wouldn't fall asleep on her own, so I'm wearing her. But that's okay, that's what life is all about. This is our little battery pack for the goggles, and then here's our charge cable for the, this is actually doubles. This will charge this, which is your battery pack for the goggles, and it's your charge cable for your transmitter. So don't forget to charge both on your first flight. But you just have one of those little e-cigarette batteries in here. That's awesome because they're very common. It just goes into this little power pack, snaps in place, and now you have your battery for your goggles. I really like that setup just because it's a common battery. They didn't make this proprietary. I applaud them. That non-proprietary is amazing. Even the flight battery for the drone is non-proprietary, so that's exciting. Now we have a case too for this whole setup. It all comes in this awesome little case. Transmitter fits, drone fits, or that's the goggles, the drone fits up here. Spare slots for batteries and the charger and everything. It all fits in here, and I really, 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 really like that. When you're in this hobby, organization is key, and if it comes with a really nice case with all the foam padding, that is just perfect. Last but not least, you've got stickers, instructions, and 4 spare props. Spare parts are available for this because it's a good name brand drone. I'm just excited to fly this. I really wanted to just jump in and fly this for you guys, but I wanted to cover all the bases and let you know that you're getting a good package deal here. This is one of the best little setups that I've seen in a long time, ready to fly, especially on a 5.8 gigahertz FPV system. So I really want to fly it for like 2 minutes or so inside, and then run outside and fly it before it gets dark so we can see it in Acro Mode, and then if there's any battery left, we'll come back in and finish up the flight because there's a lot of, this is good for a beginner and an advanced pilot, and if you don't like the ready to fly setup, you don't have to get the goggles, you don't have to get the transmitter. They make this little guy in a bind and fly setup as well, so this is very exciting. This is a good thing, and it just came out. It's only like maybe a month old or so. This is awesome. I'm like burning up in this thing. This is crazy. I don't know how many more videos I can do like this, but I encourage you guys to fly line of sight before you ever fly this any other way to make sure the drone flies. You don't want to just put your goggles on and take off for the very first time. You want to make sure that all the motors are working, the props are on properly, so we're going to just power it on. In this case, you hold the power button on the transmitter and turn it on with the throttle stick down and both sticks back. And then in orientation to you holding it, both sticks are down and back. And the drone, you then just plug in the battery and let it sit for a second. To give the motors power, you just take the left trigger up. One will start the beeping if you were to lose the drone in the tall grass. It'll go up again, all the way up, and it's bound. And you hear the motors are now spinning, even at 0 throttle. So Popeye's ready, I'm ready, Amelia's napping, so that's as ready as she's gonna be. Let's do this. That is smooth. I like this a lot. It's very stable. I'm trying to get it to where I can just go hands-free for you guys for a second. Hands-free. I'm not having to use the right stick really at all. This is so nice. Very, very nice. But I am going to actually land this. And we'll put the stick, this one all the way back down. And I think I just want to fly FPV now because that's what this is made to do. So we'll just kind of cruise around the room for about a minute, and then I just really want to take this outside. It's not that cold out today, and I could step outside for just a few minutes with Amelia here because we're toasty warm in this setup and fly this. This is so exciting. This has a fan. Wow. Okay, I just realized the goggles have a fan. That's extremely nice. This is crazy. By the way, just listed some of our hats on eBay tonight. We only have like 12 of them up, so they might go fast. There might still be 12 when you go check out the store, but they're on there. It'll be linked in the description box below. Okay, that's already bound up. Okay, the signal quality of these is really nice. It's crystal clear, at least close up like this. So we're armed. Let's take off. Oh, very nice. This is smooth. Very docile on the sticks, which is good for a beginner. But I am excited. I just can't wait to fly this outside. So that's what I want to do. I just want to take it outside and fly it. I think that's where it's meant to be flown. Front yard, backyard. You can fly it line of sight a little bit inside, but really, really this is meant to be flown in the front yard or backyard, so let's go do it. All right, we're out front now. I've got it bound in beginner mode, just to fly around and make sure my range is good. Very easy to fly and smooth to fly. And I'll tell you, I did switch to my Quantum Cyclops goggles just to see how it would do. And I prefer them, just to be honest with you. Okay, let's go to a more advanced flight mode so we can fly a bit faster. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see what it's doing.
What was
so this is basically, it'll let us do flips, which is awesome, and it won't let us stay flipped over unless we hold it over. So what is that, horizon mode, where you can just give it a flip, and you would like this. You would like this a lot because you can push the stick to fly it, but then all you do is push the stick over a little farther and you don't have to adjust throttle or anything. You can just do your flips. Very snappy. Let's go into acro mode before we lose our flight battery because it is cold out. Oh yeah, very nice. There's a little bit of auto stabilization in there, but just a tiny bit. It does feel really good. This is nice. I like this a lot.
It's hard to...
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You don't have to follow me like crazy. Okay, I like this.
A lot faster than I thought it would be.
Hey, it's brushless, it's powerful, even on 1S power. This is nice. Wow, I like this. This is fun. I do know my neighbors, so let's just have a little fun with the trees. Oh no, I gotta get it back.
They do have low branches,
they do.
Know that.
Yeah. Oh, the snow. Okay, I can feel my power getting weak, so I'm just gonna land it there. Disarm the motors. Okay, that was awesome. I tell you what, this was definitely a first and a half for me and Amelia. I don't know, we might be the first people in the world to fly FPV drones with a baby on my belly. I have no idea it's possible, but who cares? That was fun. That was fun. I really like this. The only thing I could complain about is this pretty short flight time. I mean, just to be honest, I would say my minute and a half or so flight out here paired with my maybe minute of flying inside, 2.5 to 3 minutes of flight time, it's pretty short, but we're talking brushless motors and a tiny little guy. And you know, 3 minutes roughly compared to a 4.5 to 5 minute flight of a full-size powerful race drone when you're really cranking it, maybe 3 minutes. That's not bad. I really like this. You know, one thing I'm impressed with was the range of my FPV signal, which was just not even a block or anything. Wasn't amazingly far, not that I pushed the range, but there's no big giant ugly antenna sticking out of this, and it had good enough range to fly from a couple neighbors over, all through my yard, a couple neighbors over that way. You could have some really fun races. For our house specifically, you could just race around the house when it warms up a little bit. So Abby, we could get you one, we could do some races out here. So much fun. We should fly this again when it warms up a little more and we can spend more time outside, and you fly it in that middle horizon mode because it was very easy to fly with auto level, and then you could throw the stick over and flip. Very cool. I highly recommend this for beginners. I love the permanent prop guards on there. The motors are mounted upside down, which is really cool because then you don't get interference from the push of the prop with the frame in the way there. Very cool little setup. Very nice. A lot of fun. I felt some power. I loved the horizon mode and the beginner mode, and I liked the acro mode. It felt good to me. I really enjoyed that. This is a fun drone. I will be holding on to this and probably selling one of my old drones to take its place, you know. Very good little setup. I highly recommend it. We'll have a link in the description box below. I think we're gonna go back inside, get some hot cocoa for me and Mommy, and Amelia get a nice warm bottle. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Oh, bye! It's okay, girl.
We'll get you hot chocolate in like a year or something. I don't know how long.